All this extreme festival of motorsport action is proudly brought to you by Mart, Clockstop and Bridgestone Tyres. Welcome to Zwartkops Raceway, the arena of motorsport, and round 2 of the extreme festival of motorsport. It's great to have all these cars and bikes and a big crowd coming out to support as always. We're going to kick things off with the Mart Volkswagen Challenge. 32 cars in total making it out for this round, and after Red Star Raceway there's a couple of drivers that are certainly looking to try and turn their season around. A couple of guys with some very unlucky options at Red Star, and they're going to make sure that that doesn't happen here at Zwartkops. Carl Robinson getting a little bit of tips there from Valdi Mankies, stalwart of the series there, Valdi Mankies, and a new man, Carl Robinson, came and joined us at Red Star Raceway and looked pretty tasty, but he's also got some work to do now at Zwartkops. We're on the line and ready to go now for the first heat. We're on board with Lyle RAMSAY in the MONROE Racing Polo. And as the lights go off, watch those revs. Oh, that's a good start there from RAMSAY as he heads down into turn number 1, Compendium Insurance Corner. He's got the whole shot from the inside and the dirtier line. And it looks like the BHIT car there of Rory ATKINSON slots into second. Masters up into third place, and a good start coming out of JP van der Walt as well as Class B gets underway. Dion Holiday Jr. will be looking to try and get the whole shot. He goes around the outside and he hangs on. No, it's not. That is going to be Stiaan KRIEL who's outgunned him. So Holiday Jr. with some work to do. And look at that. Andrea Furci with what an incredible start from him. One of the best starts we've seen out of that man, that's for sure. As Class B comes through turn 2, you can see it's a big pack of Class B competitors. In fact, the majority of the field made up of Class B. Class C having a good start as well further back there. And you can see continued action between Funamava and GOSSMAN. Those are the two guys that were fighting hard, but Farhan Basha also made some incredible moves to get to the front end. Speaking of the front end, Class A is led up by Lyle RAMSAY on their tail. It's Atkinson, and out of shape there. Oh, that is Carl Robinson. He got it completely wrong coming into turn 5. He gets back on track, but he's now right at the back of the pack and about 10 car lengths off. He did get a little bit of help there, and it looks like a couple of guys running off there at turn 5 and having some issues coming through there. 21 is one of them. That's Richie Napier. He makes his way back just behind Chris Dale as they go through Kenwood. How's that? 2x2 they go through Kenwood. Pit Potgieter with a good position to be in right now as he comes flying down the hill and onto the brakes into turn number 8. G&H Transport Corner. Big move from Furci. He's dropped down 1 position though, and he's now in fact he's dropped down 2. He's now into 4th place. It looked like he might have just lost out 1 position, but it's actually 2 as Holiday Senior and Junior start to put the pressure on. The front end as well. Watch out for Stuart MACK. He's just behind Jacques Smith as they come flying through turn 1 and onto the brakes. I think there might be an issue up here at turn 5. That's the 3rd car that's gone off at the exact same position. I wonder if they'll be worried about a bit of lubricants or something on the surface. Lyle RAMSAY's not worried about it right now. All he's concerned about is staying at the front end. But he's made a mistake. Oh, that's a big one. And it looks like he's run out of power there. He's gone to neutral as he goes through there. I wonder if there's an issue with the gearbox or maybe the throttle cables come loose. I'm not sure, but there's definitely no drive on that car, and he's pulling to the sideline and out of this one. That is a massive loss to this race and to the front end of Class A, but it's a gift there to Atkinson, who now takes the lead ahead of Masters. Valdi Mankies on his tail. Mankies in the old Volkswagen parts machine, looking for an opportunity to squeeze out. I don't know it's going to be an easy thing to do, because Bevin Masters certainly seems fired up here today. He's trying to close that little bit of a gap down to Atkinson there for the lead of Class A. Just behind them there, JP van der Walt in the Platinum Wheels Polo, starting to close in. 3-UA battle expected here for Class A, 2nd place as they come across the line. Down into turn 1, looking further back from that one. A nice start there from Mo Dangle. Mo Dangle from Mart Clarkstop, of course, hanging on at this stage for the 5th place. And right behind him, it's going to be Derek Smallberger. Here's onboard view of Rory Atkinson, and there, of course, goes the MONROE car. Atkinson just looking across going, wow, that's a gift for me. Thanks very much. I'll take that one. Back to Class B. And at the front of Class B, it looks like it is Junior hanging on for now. But he's trying to close that gap down. Remember, this is the battle for 2nd place. It's Stiaan KRIEL who's got away from these 4 cars and make it 5 as MACK has joined the party. Not too far off is Napier after going off. Good recovery there from Richie. Richie's back in it and could possibly still finish up in the top 7 here for Class B. Class B competitors for 2nd place applying the pressure there. Jacques Smith in the Dirt Nurse car. Right on his tail is the 51 machine of MACK. And we're on board now with the Race Technology Polo. Looking for a way through here on Smith. Oh, Smith has to take evasive action because we've got a slowing car. The 45 car there slowing down dramatically. Holiday Senior's got a problem, and he pulls to the sideline and gets out of the way of the steam train of Class B competitors behind him. KRIEL across the line. That is the leader of Class B. Can you believe the gap he's got over 2nd place? There is 2nd place right now, Junior. Behind that, hard charging, trying to get through as quickly as he can, but you can see it's not going to be an easy day in the saddle there for Andrea Furci. And then behind that, Jacques Smith and Stuart MACK. Closing in on them though, Richie Napier. He's had a massive turnaround after going off there. Certainly woke him up. And look, he's already applying the pressure and diving through the inside. The pool liner's car is looking for a way through there on Stuart MACK. Further back, this is Class C competitors, and they're fighting just as hard. In fact, the Class A competitors are now in amongst those Class C competitors, and is actually holding up JP van der Walt having to take evasive action as two cars spin out right in front of him. Can you believe that bit of action? Zaim Gulam getting a little bit out of shape there, and unfortunately it caught out a couple of other cars as the flag is about to come out for Atkinson. He's going to take the win in Class A ahead of Bevin Masters. Class B, man, look at this. What a drive here from the Mart Clarkstop car of Stiaan KRIEL. He's going to take Class B comfortably over Holiday Jr. and Andrea Furchi's going to hang on for third place. Confirmation of those results: Rory Atkinson ahead of Bevin Masters and Valdi Mikey's, JP van der Walt, Mo Dangle, Derek Smallberger, Mike Babaglia and Ronaldo Verolini coming through for the top 8 in Class A. In Class B, it was Stiaan KRIEL who took the win there ahead of Dion Holiday Jr. Andrea Furchi came through for third place. Jacques Smith behind them, Stuart MACK and Chris Dale. And in Class C, Andy Gossman taking the win ahead of Davy van der Merwe in the Lee Thompson Racing Polo. Let's go and have a chat to our race winner, Rory Atkinson, after a fantastic race.
It was a good one. Shame, unfortunate for Lyle. He got an excellent start and was in the lead. It was teeing up to be a really good race. I think he had some mechanical issue, but unfortunately when he was out, we just had to cruise it from there. But a great ride.
Another great Class B win there for Stiaan KRIEL from the Motormart team.
We had a fairly good start off the line. I saw the guys being second and third. They had a better start than me. We went into turn 1 and they had a little bit of touching behind me. As I exited turn 2, I managed to pull a gap, and from there I just put my hair down, tried to get the fastest lap we could hit, and pulled a very good margin to win the race comfortably so we could look after the brakes and the tyres. And I just want to thank Mohammed and Negrini for helping me to race the car, because it's not my car. I'm just getting in riding while I'm building my new car for Challenge Class B. So thanks to them for putting me on track.
Andy Gossman took the win in Class C.
It was a very exciting race. I was very fortunate to win. It was a second and third place. Cars got mixed up in a fight between themselves, and I managed to get away. The Class A cars caught us pretty fast, and the race was exciting. It was very good.
It was an exciting race, and they're all having a little chat about it. Let's find out what happens in race number 2 after the break. Welcome back to Zwartkops and another action-packed event about to happen now with Motormart Volkswagen Challenges Race 2. Hand-cooked tyres are on these vehicles and they're almost good to go. You can see a couple of little tuning experts getting together there just to get those final adjustments made for Race 2. Hopefully got their Grange workwear material on to help them sort it out. Mike McGregor certainly has. You can see them working hard to get that throttle cable sorted out on Lyle Ramsay's car. Looking forward to a big field of 32 cars back out on track as they make their way out now for race number 2. Class A. 16-valve 2-litre machines, the ex-Polo Cup cars at the front end of this field, all looking forward to doing battle once again. Class B, also just as exciting in the 8-valve machines. As the lights go off, we head down towards turn 1. Robinson at the back, they're getting a much better start. It's a fantastic start coming out of Masters, and side by side there, as they go through turn 1, Masters and Ramsay. And Ramsay's throttle cable is certainly not sticking or broken right now as he tries to go around the outside of Bevin Masters. Class B through turn 1, and Holiday Senior is back in the field as well. You can see that Gulf-coloured machine heading up onto the braking markers for turn 2. We go on board with Stuart MACK as he closes onto the back end here of Junior. Christelle just ahead there. The two of them very, very evenly matched through turn number 2 as they come out of that and head down onto 3 now. Van Sel at the back going side by side with Jordan McGregor, and you can see there Lindsay Kleur and Elna Cruiser. Bringing up the rear end there was Rahid Essop, a new man to the series. Great to have a couple of new people joining us here in Motormart Volkswagen Challenge. Class B heads through turn 4, Volkswagen corner, and it's Volkswagens in full flight as they go through there. A super start and a little bit of guys running wide. Oh, is that Lindsay Kleur? Yeah, Kleur out of shape. Right across the nose of Essop. That was very close. The two of them nearly coming together there. Class C, it's Faran Basha who's led things out. Davy van der Merwe trying to go at it with Andy Gossman, and Gossman might be out of shape as well. Oh, look at that. Can you believe that? Zaim Gulam getting out of shape there, going through and just missing all the internal walls there between the two circuits going up and down the hill. Look at where that MONROE car has placed himself. Lyle Ramsay into third place onto the tailpiece of Monkeys. They're all trying to close down on Atkinson. Atkinson's pulled about 4 or 5 car lengths now and trying to get away from this pack behind him. Monkeys is doing a good job of holding the rest of the pack up, and it's giving Atkinson a chance to get away. But here comes the pressure from the MONROE car. Let's see just how close Ramsay is. Bevin Masters tucked in behind that, and JP van der Walt not too far behind them. 5 cars, make it 6 as the 6th car comes to join him of Mo Dangle. We're on board with the CPS warehouse machine here of Bevin Masters. He currently sits in 4th place through turn 3. Losing a little bit of drive there. Ramsay's on the attack. He looks on the inside, shows a wheel. Monkeys will be very well aware what to do in a machine like this. He's been around since the inception of this category and definitely knows exactly where to place his car. Although that's not a great place to be because here comes Ramsay under brakes. Is he good? Yes, he is. He's very good under braking. And he gets up the inside of Valdi Monkeys and just gets through into 2nd place. Monkeys to 3rd. Bevin Masters in 4th. Masters on the attack, trying to catch out Monkeys as we start this 2nd lap of racing. This is incredible stuff here between these polo drivers. They're holding nothing back and putting on an awesome show. Class B, absolutely nothing in it as well. Richie Napier, what a start from him. Look at how he is attacking the front end of this field and looking for a way past John Jr. Behind that, Furchi having one of the best drives you've ever seen out of Andrea Furchi. And he's got Senior on his tail. Hollywood Senior leaving a little bit of a gap there down to the 5th place car. And under braking that 5th place car is Chris Dale. He's got Junior on his tail as they come through G&H Transport corner and across the line to complete another lap. Behind that, Jacques Smith not having the best of starts there for Class B. Class C, though, are 3 by 3 as they come to the top of the hill. The Motortronics car there of Faran Basha hanging on. He's got GOSSMAN all over the back of him, and GOSSMAN has got Van der Merwe side by side with him as they come through turn 6 and 7. Into Mix FM corner, they come down the hill now. Wow! So close between these 3 Class C competitors. It's brilliant stuff. As good as what you're getting at the front of Class A, you're getting it here in Class B as well as in Class C. And they stay side by side for the 4th corner in succession. Make that 5 as they go to turn 1. Look at Atkinson, large and in charge, disappearing at the front end. No one has an answer. Rory Atkinson has definitely got everything sorted out here in the BHIT machine. That logistics company have certainly put their money behind the right man here as they come under brake. He comes under braking one more time for the top of the hill and half a lap to go. Atkinson's done it all right. He's pulled a massive 6-second gap over Bevin Masters, but I think Bevin Masters and Monkeys had a little bit too much of a fight together. They didn't work with each other and they allowed this gap to open up. And Atkinson has just controlled it from the front. Bevin Masters and Valdi Monkeys are going to have to settle for 2nd and 3rd place as the flag is about to come out for race number 2. And a double win for Rory Atkinson across the line there for Class A, beating out Bevin Masters and Valdi Monkeys. Class B, though, it's all about Stiaan KRIEL, the Motor Mart man, also having a double on the day. And just extend his lead in the Class B championship and look to just equal things out in the overall championship. In amongst the Class B lappers here, you can see Faran Basho. You might just pick him up in the Motortronics machine as he comes across the line for the win in Class C. Great effort there from him to win things out over Van der Merwe and GOSSMAN. Overall results, though, it's Atkinson from Bevin Masters. Valdi Monkeys finished up in 3rd place. JP van der Walt beating Lyle Ramsay to the line. Mo Dangle, Smallberger, Robinson and Verolini making up the top 8. In Class B, it was an unfortunate technical infringement from our race winner Stiaan KRIEL, giving Richie Napier the win ahead of Dion Holiday Jr., Jacques Smith, Holiday Sr. and Andrea Furchi. Down in Class C, it was all about Faran Basha beating out Davy van der Merwe. Let's have a quick chat to our double winner in Class A, Rory Atkinson.
Lyle had a good jump into 3rd, and Baldy and Bevin were all dicing nicely, and luckily for me they were holding each other up, but I had a great race. Everything was textbook.
A difficult day for Lyle Ramsay in Class A. Let's find out what went wrong.
Lady Luck played its turn in race 1, throttle cable snapped. Managed to fix that, and race 2 had a bit of gearbox issues. But I must say I'm looking forward to Midville, my next race, and I've got to thank my personal sponsors, MONROE, Fuchs Lubricants. It's just such amazing to be here. I have to thank you. And also Jonas Way Tools, thank you for all the help you've given me.
A nice day in the saddle for the Allwagen man, Andy GOSSMAN in Class C.
This time we were 3rd, we finished 3rd overall, but gives us first for the day because of the combined times they give us, do for us. And then we need to thank all the sponsors, the day, Zwartkops and all the marshals.
Championship results after round 2 here at Zwartkops. Rory Atkinson and Stiaan KRIEL very evenly matched, with Dion Holiday Jr. in 3rd place, ahead of Valdi Monkeys and Jacques Smith. Bevin Masters, Davy van der Merwe, Class C contender in the top 8, just ahead of JP van der Walt. Don't go too far away. Come and join us after the break for some two-wheeled action from our Bridgestone categories.